Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Justin, or Long Hauler, bringing you another game of Search and Destroy. This time on Salvage, I'll be using the Scar with the, I believe, the Noob Tube. The reason for that is because I played a couple rounds with these guys, and they were all Riot Shield, Danger Close, RPG guys, so I was also actually pretty early on in Prestige, so I didn't have much, but I was getting pissed off and decided to use the Noob Tube. It's not a I think I have Scavenger on, but I don't think I use or abuse that perk with the Noob Tube. As you can see, one of the Riot Shield guys creeps around the corner here, and you'll see what happens. But this time I'm not going to really talk much about the gameplay. I think that's a bit trite. From here on out, I know we're less than a month away until Black Ops comes out. And one thing I will tell you is, if you notice right there, I knew the guy had a Riot Shield. I was in an elevated position, so there was really no chance of me hitting his feet. So I kind of retreated and waited for him to walk around this corner right here. But I think I ended up getting into a clutch situation here shortly, and you'll see what happens. But like I said, just follow along the video, and I'll talk about some other stuff. I had mentioned in a couple of my previous videos that I'm going to start opening up my channel. I know that I don't have a huge or big or large channel by any means, but I wanted to kind of give a thank you to all you guys who have been supporting me the past couple months. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up for people to post a video. So if you want to post a video, send me a personal message and tell me what kind of video it is that you have. I don't care if it's Search and Destroy. Obviously, most of my channel's made on that game type, but I don't care if it's Search and Destroy or Team Deathmatch or Capture the Flag or anything like that.
Good job, team.
If like I said, if you want to post a video, send me a private message, and then I'll go on and we'll communicate, and I'll tell you how to go about sending me the video and things of that nature. Some of the things that I'm not necessarily looking for anything in particular. One thing that I won't post on my channel are people shit talking, or the one-man army Danger Close Noob Tube. I know it's kind of hypocritical for me to say that when I'm using a Noob Tube right here, but it's one of those things that I want to post, or I don't want to post to my channel. And since a couple of, probably about 10 or so videos ago, I started talking about opening up other growth avenues, that ways for me to improve my channel. And a lot of you have been doing a great job of giving me constructive criticism or compliments, or giving me little ideas of what I can do to change. What I'd like, or what I'd prefer, and like I said, this doesn't have to be, it's not going to be make or break whether or not I post your video, but I'd prefer you to have your own channel. And the whole purpose of this is to grow your channel. It doesn't have to be as big as mine. It could be bigger than mine. I don't care. But try to cross-pollinate these subscribers and grow both of our channels at the same time. So like I said, just send me a personal message, have the subject title video post on your channel or something along those lines, so I'll be able to easily recognize it, and then we'll go from there. See, I didn't really have much specific to talk about. Last time I talked about my job situation, and as you can hear, there's a cab pulling up on the street beeping his horn because they're too lazy to get out and go to the front door. But like I said, last video, I had a little job situation. I think that's all taken care of, so I'm good to go with that. And things are progressing well with the twins. They are identical twin boys. We've just started putting together all this stuff, and man, oh man, is it expensive as shit. I mean, the amount of stuff that you need for a baby, one baby, let alone two, is ridiculous. But we're trying to go out and get some things one by one, so we don't have a whole huge expense right there at the end. So those are kind of updates on what's going on with me. The other thing I wanted to talk about was, I know I haven't really touched on Black Ops. I haven't, to be quite honest, I haven't really researched it probably as much as I should. But from what I do know, what the couple of the game types that I really am looking forward to playing is the one called Bullet in the Chamber, and that's the multiplayer mode where each person starts off with a pistol with one bullet, and it's basically a one-shot kill. If you miss the shot, you have to pretty much knife the other guy. If you kill someone, you get their bullet, and I think you have like 3 lives or something like that. So that's probably one of the ones that I'm going to really start off playing and see how that goes. The other one, I'm not really sure. It's kind of like that gambling multiplayer mode where you wager. I guess it's wager mode. Not positive. If I'm incorrect, please let me know. Where you wager some of your chips or coins or whatever it is, and you have to place in the top 3 to get paid out. That seems pretty cool. Not sure if I mentioned this, but I'm a pretty avid poker player as well, so it kind of incorporates the gambling aspect of playing poker with video games, so it's pretty much a win-win, I guess. The other thing I wanted to talk about, and I'll quickly mention on this video, is you'll see that I'm playing a bit different than I normally do, and that's because I've got the Scavenger Stopping Power or Steady Aim perk, I think, going right now. I don't have Ninja, and when I don't have Ninja, or especially Ninja Pro, I don't rush around, the way that I normally do in Search and Destroy. I try to be a little bit more careful, try to always check most of my corners, and try to go about it that way. It's a lot more, I guess it's a safer way of playing than just running around like I usually do with like a chicken with my head cut off, but that's kind of the reason why I'm playing a little bit more defensively in this one. And it all turns out well for me. I'm not sure if I don't think I've ever brought a Search and Destroy match on Salvage to you guys, so that's probably because I don't like the Salvage map whatsoever. I think it's a map built for noob tubes, and like I was saying before, RPGs and things of that nature. So I usually don't do that well. I'll go positive, I'd say 95% of the time, but it's usually not an uploadable worth gameplay. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the You Choose videos. Sorry, to get a drink of water. The You Choose videos that you guys have requested. I think one of the major requests was the MG4, silenced MG4 with a couple different perks, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but I've been trying to play that, and that gun is just terrible. I've gotten, I think, one time where I started off 8-0 in the first 2 rounds. It was on Wasteland, and then I ended up dying like 4 times after that, and ended up like 9-4, so it wasn't that good of a game. It started off, and I thought, this might be the game where I actually, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. It started off one of the games I thought was going to be uploadable, but it ended up not being. So don't think that I just completely ignored it. I just tried it, and basically you guys stumped me on that one. I'm still going to try it. Don't have much. I'm kind of just fucking around right now in Modern Warfare 2 and waiting for Black Ops to come out, but that's the end of the game there. Let's see. The other thing is, let me know if you guys want me to try to do KD challenge, kind of like Wings of Redemption or X-Jaws. I'm not going to be able to, I'm telling you right now, do a 5, maybe a 3. 3 is probably going to be good enough for me since I'm basically a Search and Destroy player anyways and not a kill whore, but I'll give it a shot if you guys want to, and like I said, send me a personal message if you want to upload a video to my channel. I think we're done here.